Hello, I'm Adaway and welcome to the Gotterdammerung mod December 1944 start. So, in my last video I said if you did want to see this mod again, I've decided we're gonna try it. Having defeated the Russians in the June 1944 start, we are now going to try and see if we can do it in the December 1944 start. I am much more skeptical that we can. I mean, I thought we wouldn't be able to in the other bookmark, but it was okay in the end. So this takes place about 6 months later, and historically Germany completely collapsed through 1944 on the Eastern Front, and of course Western Front with D-Day, and finds itself on December the 15th, 1944. The reason it's this date is because the following day, Germany launched its winter offensive through the Ardennes in this region here. That's why there's so many tank divisions down here. That volume is way too loud on the speech. I'm going to turn that down. That. Okay. So, when we unpause, we are going to have a whole series of messages, and the game will be slow for a while. Looking around the map, my primary concern is these divisions here, trapped in the Memel pocket in the Courland region. We have a lot of divisions here. 29 divisions cut off. Right. I can't say I see a way through. And they've got 16 divisions here. Interestingly, the combat effectiveness of these divisions is higher than it is in the June start date. Almost across the board, we got 100% fighting strength divisions here. So my initial thoughts is, why on earth we got a division trapped here in Calais? That's weird. And that province there is apparently under my control. Yeah, my initial thought here is to remove the offensive troops from this region, and instead try to launch an attack in the north here to try and link up with these divisions here. If we can, that's going to be a significant victory. Further to the south, we have Hungary, which is falling rapidly to the Russians. We're going to have to pull out of Hungary at some point. I think we will pull back to this mountain line here. We will try and link up with the... I don't know what these mountains are called, but we'll link up with those so we can form some kind of coherent defensive line. Yeah, we are going to have to pull out of Italy at some point. I think that probably makes sense. That would mean Italy would capitulate, but I feel like it's tying down divisions here that would be better used if we just dug them in along the Alps. And I think the Allies will struggle to get over that obstacle. Okay, so let's go from west to east. Let's address our research. We have lots of... Is that 6? No, it's 5. In the last campaign we had a big problem with the fact that basically everything has already been researched. I think we will have a similar thing here. Should research nukes straight away. That's a definite thing. Doctrine has still got stuff left to be done. Artillery is completely done. We should do Field Hospital 4. These are a series of wars. They'll all merge into one war as soon as we unpause. And military factories. Okay, we'll do civilian ones first and foremost. Oh, in the June start date we started with things being produced ongoing. I'm assuming the mod creator just hasn't done this bit yet, which is fair enough. That is going to hinder us. We're going to build up production efficiency rather than have it already. In terms of supplies, we're not too bad a situation. In the last campaign we were minus 170,000 guns at the start. They're only minus 2.1 thousand at the moment. I'm wondering whether that would change as soon as I unpause. It could well do. And there's also rations here, which we are minus 22,000 on. So we're going to need to build some of them if we can. We can, okay. So one factory is 12 a day. We're losing 19,000 rations a day. Seriously? Okay, so that's going to take up... I think we'll have to do one full line of that at least. Outside of that, we're going to want to build guns. we can't build earlier equipment. We have to build this. Going to want to build tanks. Again, I think we'll just do Panthers like we did in the last campaign. We're going to probably completely ignore planes. Support equipment we'll need. Motorized we'll need. And we are running out of factories. Right, okay. Well, let's reduce motorized production. Slightly, and we'll get some more guns. We need some flare guns we can have. Okay, there we go. And we will... Okay, so construction is a bit of a dilemma here. Do we build military factories or do we build land forts? We could build some forts and try and dig ourselves in along a river. I'm not sure how long we'll be able to... I think we should be able to hold here for a while. And get ourselves behind the Vistula here. And then that river line will run more or less into the hilly areas here, which will be easier to defend. Right. Build some military factories. That's going to be useful. National focus. Let's just do something down here with the continuous focus. I think we'll go for construction engineering. I don't see military factory there. Army training, that's not particularly useful. George Toyshine joins faction research. I don't know what that does. We're gonna want repair, I expect. Maybe not actually, because we're gonna be losing ground, not gaining it properly. Okay, well let's research any of our actual focuses. We have Wunderwaffe, that's it. Let's do that. Can modify our government. We have many political power. We're going to want an infantry expert and an armor expert, and we're going to want a theorist. We'll go for Blitzkrieg. Political advisor. Oh Christ, that was the wrong one. I meant to do this one. Get the extra boost to military factory construction speed. It's going to be helpful. And we'll leave the rest of it as essentially irrelevant. We're not actually researching anything. Available war coal. What? I guess that's going to sort itself out. There are a lot of Russian divisions here and they are very scary. A lot of Russian divisions. We need... What was that? We needed tungsten, didn't we? That probably hasn't updated yet. Okay, so. Front line. I can't do it because it's bugged up because we haven't unpaused. Right, we'll have to unpause and let 1 hour pass. There we go. In order to make German manpower situation a bit more tough as it was in real life. Oh, pause. Pause. All men who died previously in the last 5 years will be taken out of the manpower pool. Okay, our manpower is 6.57 million. And now it's 0. Nice. Gain. Okay, we're losing national unity here. Force uprising. Nice. Let's defend. Launch Operation Watch on the Rhine. That's the Ardennes offensive, Battle of the Bulge. Gain 15k infantry equipment. Nice. 20 July port. Nice. This won't be the last of those things. So this will run very slowly for the first few months or so. Can we do a front line here now properly? Yes. Okay. Let's try and organise our fronts. This will be the Eastern Front. We need to rescue these divisions. We need to do it as soon as we can. This is obviously the weakest part of the front. I'm going to move these 2 divisions here. And don't attack. Don't do that. Just move to the next province. You've got 69 divisions in one place there. That is insanity. Yep, we're not going to attack here. This is a nonsense offensive. We're going to pull back our offensive divisions. Yeah, that's been a bit of a difficult thing to do. Let's just create a front line. In a new theatre. running along this front. 61 divisions, and we will pull out the tanks manually. These are veteran troops. This reminds me, we need this Tiger Study Brigade. We need to standardise our templates. Click to view templates of subjects. Oh, I haven't seen that button before. We want to have one type of infantry division and one type of armoured division, and that's it. All we want. I'm not sure we have much equipment though. Okay, let's sort it out. Let's first take all the infantry divisions. So we'll just pull. Actually, let's just get going first. Let's pull these divisions out. Hands of Grenadiers. Okay, that's 15 divisions we can pull out and send to the northern front, the eastern front here. I'm hoping the Russians will shuffle some stuff along here as they always do, and maybe weaken the front. But we desperately need to try and rescue these troops. We may well fail, but there's 29 Guard divisions here. We cannot leave them, and they can't escape because they don't control a port. If we can just take this port, we can just pull them out by sea, and I doubt the Russians will have ships there. Well, enough of them to stop all of them. So we might be all right. Yeah, so you're there. You should probably have a general. Yeah, wrong general. Let's have our best general will be on all field marshals. Okay, our best general will be on the attacking armoured divisions here. We'll have Cavalry in charge of them. Okay, and elsewhere, the Eastern Front. Needs to be in its own front line. In the Eastern Front, 86 divisions. Oh, come on. There we are. Add all these guys into the front line. That's 158. Is that everyone? Yep. That's 158 divisions. We're going to have to pull out of this area here, so we should probably split our front line. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're defending the Vistula here. From this area south, this can be a different front line. Because it's going to be doing some different manoeuvring to the rest of the front line. That's 75. Okay. So I think initially we need to pull back across the Danube. I have no interest in keeping the hold of the Balkans. I don't see the point. The Russians are... I don't understand here. The Russians are inside Hungarian territory. Okay, well we're gonna need to set up a fallback line, aren't we? That appears to be some kind of bug. Right, front line, not front line, fallback line. So from the Vistula here, we're going to want to take this and head south. And then, well, I guess do something like this. Yep, so this will become the front line here. Yeah, I think that'll do. We'll just have a headlong retreat. There's a submarine there. Headlong retreat back to that line, and we'll also be pulling out of Italy. I don't see the point in holding Italy. I really don't. That's 96 divisions who now hold that area there. Too many Septiotrich to hold. We want to do this guy. 96 divisions and all pull back there, that's fine. And then the remaining 83 along here can more or less hold this front line for now. We are going to pull back behind the Vistula eventually. But until we've rescued these guys, we need to hold as best we can. Okay, we're also going to do something and pull out the armoured divisions from this area. We're gonna gamble a lot of resources in trying to rescue those guys. 24 divisions. There's a full 24 stack. That'll do. Should also build up some other supporting infantry divisions along here as best we can. For example, let's take, we've got 3 here and 3 here, 6. Let's try and take some. We'll take them from this army as well. The offensive will take a little while to get together. Let's take these guys and we'll form them up along here. This is now horribly confusing. Then the red colour. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted them to be in a separate army. Now that's not worked. Just take some divisions in a separate army with a new commander. Alright, let's make them green. Give them an offensive line to head north. Okay. Right, has everyone got a front line? There's a front line there, that's fine. You are in trouble. Try and reach. France have got maximum national unity now. I was hoping we could just head south and just take Paris. To be honest, you might as well just try and do it by boat, to be honest. Better go. You probably get sunk, but oh well. You're screwed anyway. You're all going to be moving. Let's unpause. 1 hour. There will be a lot of this lag at the start, I have to tell you. But it's the way it's got to be. Okay, you should all be moving back now to this front line. I think we can basically stop them in the Alps here. Iraq is now at war with us. There's this event which happens every time. I guess we'll give that stuff to Slovakia. Doesn't really matter. Why are you attacking? What the hell is wrong with you? What on earth are you oh. Is the game seriously pathfinding through enemy lines to get somewhere? Is that absolutely... They're having a laugh. They're moving strategically into enemy territory. Stop it. Move this way, you idiots. How is Slovakia inside Russian territory? It's better. Okay. Right, you should all be retreating. You should all be retreating. I've got more people joining the war. Okay. It's going to be slow for a while. Stick with it. It will sort itself out eventually. We have no manpower. That's a joke. What are we on now? So that's our requirement. So we got to go up to all adults serve. We have to. There's nothing we can do about that. We aren't producing enough stuff. Minus 367,000 rations. It's nice. Okay, this line here should hold. We don't have a general in charge of this front. That's a terrible mistake of mine. Right, you should all be transferring to where you're needed. Go speed 2. Push through it. Push through the lag. They are moving some forces, like for example these guys. When are you getting there? 5 hours. They're gone in a long time. Well, they've only got 14 here now. We are out of supply there then, really badly. Tallinn falls. Yeah, it had already fallen, surely. Falled? Fell. It had already fallen. I mean, yeah, wherever, Italy, wherever. Where are my tanks? Oh, I want to remove that. Go on, tanks. My division's gonna make it. They're gonna make it to Rotterdam. Nice. We saved the division by just sailing away. Come on, retreat. No point trying to hold. You aren't going to do it. It's not going to happen. Get into a defensive position. We just need to push south so we can capture one of these ports. As soon as we do that, we can save them all. But we need to save this bunch of divisions. Oh, the AI has left the province empty, like completely empty, and Hungary's capitulated. There was some lag. There's no one here. We can probably steamroll our way through here. Yeah. You can always rely on the Russian AI to do something stupid. They let us through here. I mean, circle visa. That's like the funniest thing. Like they've not held their position here either. I knew the AI would do this. They'd shuffle their troops around and just do stupid things. This isn't hard, guys. Get on the front line. Wow, no, how have you managed this? Just retreat. Ugh. Just managing to get themselves caught. Run away. Run away. I'll check back with them in a second. What's going on over here? Where have my tanks gone? Come on, tanks. Right, keep up the pressure on them there. Oh, my tanks are arriving now. They've left this province empty. In fact, we should probably be looking for opportunities to push forward slightly everywhere. I would say this is a pocket, but it's not because Romania are in the enemy faction. Okay. Oh, I don't want these expeditionary forces, no thanks. Okay, well, I'll leave this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. If you do like this new series, please do show your support by leaving a like, a comment, subscribing. It does really help my channel and it's appreciated by me. I'll be back again for another episode of this series, the December 1944 start of the Gotterdammerung mod. I'll see you then.